Yeah! Hey, everybody, it's the program. Here we are on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. How long are we gonna live today? Forever. Maybe we'll live through this time. I mean, if you're watching a series, a television series like this one, if you make it through the episode, then you live forever as future ghosts. I was thinking about those ghosts and how we become them. Was that yesterday? So I'm here. I'm a ghost from the past. I don't exist in your realm. I'm existing in a past time before. I'm existing before, and now you're there in the future, seeing this thing, even if it's me. Maybe it's the replay for later. Am I looking at this? I don't know if I'm gonna actually look at it today. But you are now, and I'm then. It's a good feeling, though. I feel like being in the past. Maybe that's why I'm always here. Most of the time, you're not in the past, and you're in the future, or at least in the now, like all the other times. I guess maybe these days with the phones and everything, we're constantly becoming ghosts, and maybe that's the feeling of the phones that are affecting people so much these days. And you see the phones everywhere, and you're like, those phones are everywhere. But maybe it's the whole like being a ghost thing. I think that there's like old stories about when the cameras first came out and people didn't quite know what to make of it. And they're like, that's me. I'm here. And that picture is there. It's like as if you're taking what I am and putting it in, like making it, like documenting time. If you can document time, then like what even is time? That's what people start thinking. Maybe you look back into the past and think about these things like where is the beginning and where is the end? And if we can look at pictures and if we can look at videos, and we're in a different world, but it's just a documentation. It's a proof that the past exists. That's what I am right here, viewers. The past exists. Believe me, I'm here in it. If you think it doesn't, but maybe it still doesn't, because just because the past exists to you in the future doesn't mean it always is going to exist in the same kind of way. And you see, like anything, it's not like any picture. It's like, what's this? It's proof. Let's look at this picture. This picture is proof. Like everything, as though everything is a proof that the past exists in a way, because it's like if the past didn't exist, how would all these things exist? So at the same time, maybe everything is not really. If everything is proof, then nothing is proof at the same time. And like, well, everything. Like if the past exists, and where did all this stuff come from? If the past doesn't exist, then how come I remember it all the stuff? So if you're gonna go with that kind of down that road, that's the dirty road. To prove the past exists with the video. So video doesn't prove anything, and neither do your thoughts. And you think you can remember, but maybe every time you think of a new thing, it's the first time you're thinking about it, and all those other things, they were just like you started right there. But if I'm starting right here, it would be a weird place to start when I'm thinking about starting, and it's like, well, here it is. This is your start, actually. I'm pretty sure that I've started a long time ago before that. But you don't know. You don't know. Do you know? Did I feel like I've made all these tapes and done all these things and been recording these episodes for 2,708 days. But maybe I've just started right now, and those past 2,708 days, they've been some kind of maddening illusion. And maybe it still is, though. I'm not even a person. I'm just a computer-generated person. I actually think that the majority of the people who are watching the show, they maybe have seen me in person. I just have a guess. Unless you're from Europe, you're an internet person, you never see me in person, maybe I'm computer generated. So I'm not even moving that much. How hard would this be to computer generate this? And next time I'm just going to, instead of taping new episodes I'm on video. I can just tape them on audio, play them over a message or just a loop of this. So now I'm covering my mouth anyway, and I'm not going to move for a while. And see this? Go here. I'm just going to get up and like do other things like this and just see. Oh, I'm going to cover my mouth though. There now. Oh yeah, we can still see. This still is a little bit weird though. It's like I'm talking, but you can see that I'm not even bobbling around though. I think if it was true, it'd be something else. Whoa. See, this is me. This is real me over here when I'm moving. Oh, but I'm also in the negative zone. Yeah, there we go. See, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is the frozen me. You can see my head bobble slightly though, because this is. Oh yeah, like this. See, I'm gonna try to match myself up with that one, like this. Oh, I gotta look down too. This way. See, even if I'm matching up, starting to still. This is moving around. Whoa, look at this. It seems like a weird way though. I don't know if I should do the show like this. This is what I'm from. Let's see if I can trick myself. See, this is me for real. See, I can move around, and this is me the other way. Now I'm doing it a bunch of times so I forget which one is real, and then maybe I can trick myself. Like this is real. That's like random. Oh, this. Okay, that's the real one. Yeah, I couldn't tell the difference. I know it's real. That's a test. It's my sanity test. Like, oh, can I move? Can I move my own self? Am I able to do this thing? I feel like I am. Oh yeah, this one. I'm moving inside the. I'm moving behind you. I'm in your shadows. I'm in your shadows. So time. People don't know if you're a ghost, if you exist as a ghost in the past, or that if you like live from the past. If you live from the past and you're living in it, then then you think you exist. What about all your relatives and everything, and what about all those creations and all these inventions and everything? It's like, well. Everything you do, and you're in a new step and creating a new reality anyway, and we're breaking it all off. And which one is this one? We got the phones back running today. I think it was yesterday. We have a lot of messages now. Mr. Ginsu has been calling, and I don't know where he's been. We should try to call him back. It is pretty late though, but he probably would be just excited just to hear to get it back at all. But it's nighttime. I think he might be asleep. I got to think about this kind of thing. It was the last like 2 weeks. If you've been watching it, we've been in the zone of only saying things and using our wits and thoughts and everything. And when we moved slowly away from the phones, and I remember on the first couple of phone days, it was like, whoa, what is happening? Like, what am I going to do here? I remember the first day, all I wanted to do was fix the phones, and there's been days in the past where all I want to do is fix the phones too. But now I figured it out, and now I don't need to like fix the phone so much. So now it's like fixing the phones isn't the number one priority or anything. Number two, no, it's not a priority at all. I guess it never was. We were gonna try yesterday, but it's like, what if we succeeded? I think it might have taken at least a day, or maybe we would have like tried, and it would have been hard, and we would have given up. It's possible too. Like, it's like, oh, what are you gonna do today? I'll try to fix the router. No, but instead it fixed itself. I think it's still fixed. I don't have to go look. I'm not gonna look at it for a while. So now I'm still doing this other thing. I think before that the phones were fixed, I was just like saying things for a while instead of going right to the phones, and now I'm gonna continue this tradition of being here present, in the present, instead of like looking at the phones and seeing the ghosts of the phones and stuff. But maybe we should look at the ghosts of the phones and things. Say, oh look, it's the phones. Who's on the phones? Let's check it out. Oh, it's working. The phones are here. It's a weird feeling. Oh, we could call Freddie the producer though. Here we go. Maybe. Appears to be going. Oh, it's happening. I'm hearing things. Hey, you've reached Freddie Double. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, I'll call back as soon as you can. Thanks a lot.
Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, then I will call you back as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Freddie. It's the program. We're leaving you a message because the phones work. Can you hear me? Is it working? I don't think so. I hope so. Can't use the phones with gloves anymore. Let me get a real phone. All right, let's get to these messages. There's so many messages. I'm a yellow fella's left a bunch of messages. He just said, hey, hey. It's like 1 a.m. for him. I bet yellow fella's asleep. Oh, Freddie, we're still on the phone with you. How do the phones work? I don't know anymore. Did it work? I think it did it. Okay. Now we're gonna go over here. We're gonna let's listen to all these yellow fella messages. If he's gonna say, "Hey, the phones are broke." Oh, we gotta go down farther. Thing is gonna. Oh yeah, like all the yellow fella messages from way back to the recent ones. All right, here's all. Let's see. Oh, here, yellow fella. Okay. Real messages. So yellow fella, the phones are working. They didn't work for like 2 weeks. We didn't try very hard to fix them, and then they pretty much fixed themselves. Now we're back on them. It's a weird feeling. It's also slow. Hello. Why is it so quiet?
Hi, this is...
Hi, this is... Alright, and then yellow fella left some more in a few days. This one was from, what day was this, yellow fella? Come on, phones. Now they're back and they're frustrating. I'm gonna get a better one. That one was on a Thursday. Here's the next one on a Friday. It's the next day. We should have changed the messages and say that the phones are down.
Hey, it's Yellow Fellow. I guess I'm just wondering if there's a reason why you guys aren't calling back.
Yeah, why?
If there's a reason you're not calling me back, it seems like there must be a reason. Because it seems weird. I don't know.
The phones are broke, yellow
It'd be
fellow.
nice to know why. Alright, bye.
We're still here. I want to see if yellow fellow's watching on the line. Oh, well, that was the last time he called anyway. He didn't say that much. Here we go. We'll call him back now. Yellow fellow out there in Philadelphia. Back on the phone. Not that many messages. Seems like we'd be full of them. I think it's like 3 a.m. for him right now, actually, though. So, yellow fella, did you stop turning off your phone at night?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 6167233 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, yellow fellow, it's the program. How are ya? You can call us back, you know the number. We're back on the phones. The phones have been broke, but now they're back. Bye. You want to listen to this tape? I got some of these Vietnamese tapes. There's also a lot of Mr. Ginsu, lots of Mr. Ginsu messages, which you probably listen to.
Em thành đàn bà cho anh xót xa, dù tình xưa đã mất không quay trở lại, thì anh xin chúc cho em được trọn đời hạnh phúc với người bên em, mãi mãi yêu em.
All right, here let's listen to some Mr. Ginsu messages.
Rồi đời anh băng giá trọn kiếp phong ba khắp khu trời xa.
Oh yeah, these are going way back here.
Tay là em thành đàn bà cho anh xót xa, nhưng anh mãi yêu em.
See how many messages we got from Mr. Ginsu? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20? That's not that many. I thought maybe it would be more. Alright, here it is. Oh. Can't listen on the phones and the tape at the same time. Maybe. What?
It turns out someone was being kind of a bitch,
What?
I guess, as so the story goes.
Uh-huh.
I was giving the person the benefit of the doubt.
Oh no, problems, huh? Looks like his time, he got timed out. Or no, he probably hung up himself. Well, not pocket, I guess. Hand hung up. Slipped it up, Mr. Ginsu. That one was from January 29th. There's another one from January 29th. I think this one probably right after that last one. You know, leave the whole message.
Hey, Kenny.
What?
I have a question for you.
Yeah, what?
You know that little 2 dots in between the numbers on a clock?
Yeah.
12 o'clock.
Yeah.
2 dots.
Yeah.
0, 0, right? That's
Yeah.
12 o'clock.
Yeah, that's right.
What's them 2 dots called?
Colon.
Right? That's my question.
Colon.
Can you figure it out? Do you know what it is?
Colon.
Do you know the answer?
Colon.
Okay. That's good.
The answer is colon. Mr. Kinsey, want me to say colon? All right. Oh, it's January 29th. Next one is January 30th. It's the next day. I wonder if he's ever going to realize the phones are broke. Yo.
Did I mention Iran today?
Why?
I ain't run that fucking far, but I got there in a freaking hurry, motherfuckers. Right? Let me just say that. I got there in a motherfucking hurry. I was like, not too bad, motherfuckers. So, what the fuck, over? Huh. How about them apples? Anyway, motherfucker, I'm bugging. Thought I'd say, the fuck off.
Mm-hmm. All right, Mr. Ginsu, here's the next one. This is the next day, January 31st.
Okay. I don't know. I just had a second thoughts about telling you this whenever it was all that fucking ringing. God damn, that ringing is no good, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah?
Fucks you out of so much fucking stories and fucking whatever. Fucks you, fucks me. Mostly fucks me out of fucking telling you fucking stories, motherfucker.
Yeah, you don't know the stories, huh?
Fuck. So fucking any fucking way, motherfucker, this person tells me I'm the best.
What?
Okay?
Okay.
That's all I can say about that.
Oh,
And it
really?
ain't the punching thing either, even though I'm the best at that. I guarantee it that this other thing...
Best
said,
puncher.
You know, it had nothing to do with that one thing. This is a totally different thing. And she's like, you're the best. And I'm like, well, how about that? Well, how about that? Maybe tomorrow I should tell her, well, hey, by the way, thank you for noticing. Right?
Uh-huh.
Because it's just one of them things you do, and whenever you never freaking really think anybody's watching, but let me tell you a story, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah? What's the story?
When I heard that today, I'm like, they're watching.
Mr. Ginsu got timed out. Let's, go to the next one. What's the story, Mr. Ginsu? Mm-hmm. Here's the next one. It's a weird feeling how the phone's back. It's just like right back to where you started from. You know when you go on a vacation and you're like, wow, I'm going to be going home soon. Going home is going to be quite the thing. You're like, whoa, I'm back. And then it only takes maybe half an hour. And after half an hour, you're like right back in it. And you're like, well, I'm right back in it again. Seemed like I was gone forever, but now I'm right back.
So, I just got a message. Said, you got 12 messages. What the fuck? So, I listened to my messages. And who in the motherfucker do you think called me 12 fucking times?
Your mom? Not in a derogatory way?
Yeah, let me tell you who. It's Kenny. It's the program.
12 times.
This is the program. This is the program. This is the program. What the fuck?
Yeah, listen to your messages.
There was, I think Freddie was there once or twice. And,
why did you get 12 at once?
I'm like, what the fuck? How come I didn't hear these messages sooner? Jesus Christ. And I don't know what the fuck he said about my nuts. I can't remember complaining about my nuts lately. My nuts doing just fine, actually. Best nut I ever had. Yep. Nothing wrong with my nuts no more. My girlfriend someday will be proud of my nuts. She goes, it was a nice nut. Yep. The others, she goes, say, there was an old-ass fucking nut. Oops.
Hoops got old.
Well, can't help
Whoopsies.
that. Somebody in my past could have helped it.
Whoopsies, I'm old.
That person better fucking hope things work out just dandy for me. 'Cause I'm not fucking around here. I'm still figuring shit out.
Whoops, I'm old. All right, here's the next one. From February 1st, the next day. Maybe. What is it, silent?
Anybody there?
No.
Thing fucking didn't even ring.
What?
What the hell? It's all fucked up. I'm gonna call you back.
Oh, maybe this is when if the phones aren't working. Maybe it's only ringing because of this machine. If I turn this machine off, maybe it won't be ringing so much. Maybe I should turn it off. I think I might be able to turn it off. Mr. Ginter, I might have understand how to solve your problem. Just turn off all the phones so it'll go straight to voicemail.
Yeah. What the fuck? My mom said something about me selling this car I got. I said, you better get the hell, you better get off of me.
Yeah.
Or maybe something of that.
Who paid for that car?
Get off of me. She looked at me like I was about to hurt her feelings. Did I ever tell you that I once had this Jeep that I freaking
Oh, Freddie's calling us.
worked 100 hours, I think.
Hello. Hello. Oh, hello. Hey. Freddie, the program is on the
did you guys see the
phone.
new Stranger Things this time?
I did watch
Have
it.
you seen the first one?
What?
The program?
Yes.
Hello, are you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
The phones are working. Actually, I think my phone doesn't have good speakerphone. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Oh, well, it's I can hear
I can
you.
kind of hear you, but I had it on speakerphone. We're working on a puzzle at my house, and I was going to have all the puzzle people, all the puzzlers talk on the thing, but I think I'm the only one that can hear you. And actually, I could probably hear you better if I turned it off speakerphone.
The phone. I'm on the phone.
Oh, there you go. It's working now.
I'm on the phone.
We're on the phone. We're talking together on the phone.
We didn't have the phone for almost a month, and now we're on it, and it's a weird feeling. I feel like it's like like the guy who first had a phone, and maybe they were 30.
Wait, the person who invented the phone?
Well, no, somebody, not the guy who invented the phone, because he kind of knows how it works, but just like the person who was alive in 1890, and the phone was invented, and they were like 40.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Yeah, what do you think they used the phones for back then?
Well, they're just like, the phone, you can hear your voices on the thing.
Yeah, I can hear your voice. We're almost a mile away from each other.
Yeah.
And we're able to have a conversation.
They're like, where are you? Where are you right now? And they're like, they're on the phone. It's like, where though?
Yeah. Wait, describe your surroundings. No, I think that's actually a pretty good thing to do. It's like, what's it like where you are?
Yeah. Well, the studio's okay. The speaker fell off the wall.
Yeah, I actually kind of thought I knew something big fell when I left.
Oh, yeah?
I left the room, and then I heard a crash when I left, and I didn't go back to see what it was.
Well, that sounds bad.
Yeah. I was like, uh-oh, something fell. I wondered what that could have been.
Yeah.
So I was moving a lot of things around. Yeah.
What's going to be the difference, though, if you come back later and it's fallen, or if you go check it out now and like, well, that's it. Anyway.
Yeah, I guess I was like, I am leaving and I don't have time to fix whatever it is that I just broke.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it looks, I did take a peek in there today and it doesn't look permanently damaged.
I'm surprised that the speaker has stayed on the wall for so long at all, actually.
Yeah, I think it's was on a thumbtack with a bit of speaker cable on the back that, you use the speaker cable to make a little hook for the hanger.
Yeah, it's being held up by thumbtacks?
Yeah.
Wow. It's held with the speakers for years, maybe.
I know, I wonder if is that right? Does that fit?
What kind of?
We're working on a puzzle.
What kind of puzzle is it?
I think so.
It's a 500-piece puzzle from Rose Art. You know Rose Art? They make the crayons and colored pencils that are maybe pretty bad. Yeah.
The grittiest crayons.
Are you looking at the picture?
Yeah, we're looking at the picture some. It's pretty much we're in it to win it. We're not trying to worry about how we complete the puzzle. We're going to complete it. And even if you have the picture to look at, the way that they make these puzzles, I'm convinced that they're intentionally making them difficult. Yeah. I think that they intentionally put clues in the picture, they'll put one cat's ear next to a green thing and the other ear next to a red thing, and then the next one next to a brown thing, and the next one next to a green thing. And so you kind of know where they are, but the way they cut the puzzles, they intentionally leave those clue bits out. I know it.
How many pieces have you solved? Approximately.
Approximately.
250.
Yeah, probably 250 pieces. Yeah.
Halfway. And you do the edges? You do the edges?
Yeah, to stay with all these puzzles.
Yeah.
Are you done? Yeah. Are you done with the edges?
Yeah. There's actually missing edges. There's missing edges pieces. I got this puzzle from from the Goodwill bins,
Oh.
and it's missing some pieces.
Yeah, that would make sense. I think that like even if you have like half the pieces down, it gets hard. It gets harder. Well, it gets harder to solve, but there's less pieces to go through, so maybe it stays even.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it gets easier as it gets further because there's less. I mean, there was like a period of time when the puzzle was like more complete than we thought, but there were so many pieces all over the place that we couldn't find where it went.
Yeah. I'm always, wary of buying a puzzle. I guess I haven't done a puzzle in a long time, but buying things that require pieces from thrift stores because I don't think they're going to be in there.
I just, what's the worst thing that's going to happen if it doesn't have all the pieces? It's just going to be a more challenged puzzle.
What if there's like one? Yeah, well, it's when you complete it though, it'll be incomplete. That's the.
It'll always be incomplete.
I think I might still be able to get satisfaction.
Yeah.
From completing it, even if it doesn't have all the pieces there. I think it's the joy of doing it, and in the end, whether or not all this, like when every piece that we have, when we put every piece that we have in its place, then the puzzle is complete.
What's the picture?
Kitty cats.
Yeah.
And
blonde beauties.
Yeah, it's called blonde beauties.
It's called blonde beauties. Puzzle 600 or 6052.
They're blonde cats though.
18 inches.
The cats are blonde.
Yeah, the cats are I guess they're blonde. They're just kind of like yellow catish.
And they're the blonde beauties.
The cats are the blonde beauties. There's no other blonde beauties in there.
That's good.
There's some flowers in the picture.
That's better. That's something you say. You're like, what magazine? You're reading a magazine? What kind of magazine are you reading? You say, Blonde Beauties. And they're like, what? What? Why? How would you do that? And then it's kittens.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the first time.
I don't know what you were thinking about. Yeah.
We were talking about this. It's the first thing I've ever heard where you call cats blonde.
I've never heard that either. Maybe it's like they're trying to. They worked for a company that was very chaste, but they're trying to sell things, and they're like, how are we gonna sell more puzzles? And like, let's
sexualize.
Yeah.
A little bit.
They're like, let's try to get them to buy things, or they only have the title. They only have the title. The catalog. Like, I want
they were probably ordering them out of a catalog, and maybe they didn't see what they were. Maybe that's part of the excitement of the puzzle.
There would be, I'm sure there's pornographic puzzles, where you're putting them together, and it's like.
Yeah, that seems like a weird thing to me. It's like I'm getting aroused.
Totally. You're trying to get aroused here, and you have to do the puzzle first. That's how you get smart.
Is it hash or is it key? What's that?
You got to move really fast, or trying to get it done, the puzzle done. And like, we gotta see this.
Different word for it.
I think it's a move. Yeah.
Well, there's a code.
I don't think that's good.
Some kind of code you need to eat.
But there's a name for it at the pop store.
Seen any street stuff, or I guess you've been here in the studio. I was gonna say in the last month.
I did see some stuff on the street. I saw a car accident.
Really?
Not even my own car accident. I saw a different car accident. I saw a car accident. A car accident that was happening outside a grocery outlet, and it looked like 3 cars were involved.
Oh. Did the cars look damaged?
They looked not too damaged. They were like not too damaged. Everyone looked safe. They looked pretty. They looked really safe. So things just got a little crazier here. I'm at my own home, and then more roommates just arrived. So
they're gonna join in on the puzzle.
I think so. It looks like it. Nick looks like he's in a puzzling mood, definitely.
How's your car after that car wreck?
My car went to the car doctor, and it's looking pretty good. It's like, it's got a weird belt noise now.
Mm-hmm.
They fixed the main problem, and it's a lot better than it was. Not overheating. It's not leaking coolant. They kind of bent some of the frame damage that was there, although it's not like in exactly the right spot. My hood still doesn't open without help, and it rattles when I drive around, and I hit bumps. The hood rattles, and then on top of that, now there's this new noise especially when I go on the freeway. That's kind of like a weird humming, and I think it's like a weird belt issue. So I don't know. It kind of freaks me out, but you know.
Yeah.
More variety.
Did you drive far yet?
No, I just drove to Valley Village.
It's gonna.
Yeah.
I'm kind of always thinking, what if cars that just like explode all the time? We're putting a lot of effort into like these machines and just expecting them not to just like explode.
Yeah, you're right. But I think that
have you ever been?
They're not actually gonna explode very often.
Have you ever been in a vehicle that like just totally malfunctioned just by itself, like self-destructed while I was driving?
I mean, it kind of felt like that was happening as I was driving that car to the shop. It started like steaming, and like there was like literal steam shooting out of my underneath the hood of my car.
Oh.
And then I guess my other the van I had, I didn't have enough automatic transmission fluid in it, and I could start feeling it slowly fall apart as I was driving it.
Yeah. Never like
a not like a huge problem, explosion, malfunction.
There was steam, so they fixed the whole steam thing though.
Yeah, I think what had happened is my radiator and AC unit were like bent inward, and then the fan behind them was like hitting it. Whenever the fan would turn on, it would like run against the radiator, and so then it was continually making the radiator become like have holes in it that were made by the fan.
Wow. How's the production end?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, been doing some work on the on making new episode names. I've been using the method of watching you watch back the tape from like, you know what I'm talking about, the
messages in past
to the past tape, and using those to inform the names, and it's been pretty useful, I think. So far it's been helping. I think we're getting some good names on the program. I was trying a couple methods of trying to get Google spreadsheets to publish to the Google Calendar, so we can use that back on the website anymore, because I took the website calendar down because we weren't updating it, and there was like, it just looked empty, and that was worse than having no calendar at all, is having like an empty calendar.
Yeah.
So I took that down. It'd be nice to have it out. I might still be able to figure it out, but I might have to learn how to do Google Programming API. I don't even know what those words mean, but I think that's what I need to learn. So,
yep. What are some of the titles?
Well, let's see. Starting on Wednesday when the phone stopped working. Well, there was other ones too, like Spider and the Lamp. That was
a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was Talking into a Sandwich. That actually was not from the Message to the Future.
You ever talked into a sandwich by accident?
Yeah, I guess not. No, I don't think I have.
Well, you ever try to eat your own hand if you're eating a hot dog or whatever? You like.
Oh! Yeah. No, that doesn't happen to me. One of the episodes is named Ricky McBigpants.
Oh, that was a good one.
And then the phones, of course, when the phone stopped working, that one's just called The Phone Stopped Working.
Yeah.
The nap wall is like the one with you and your brother talking.
Yeah, what's a nap wall?
the nap wall is the concept that you'd rather like stare at a wall for hours and / or take a nap.
Oh yeah, instead of
like watch all the Lord of the Rings movies together. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
The phrase you used was the nap wall, but it might have been a one-time thing in the whole episode, but that really stuck with me.
I'd rather take a nap or look at a wall than watch Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
There's also like look out behind you.
Ooh, that was a bad one.
And then there's the whole idea of like, remember how we were talking about DNA? It's like written in your blood, whether or not, like, what is your culture? Is your culture written in your blood, or is your culture? That was one.
What's the title of that one?
I decided to call the Thursday episode, the first kind of like nonsense episode. It's like Shariki Mondo is the name of that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the name of the next one, but yeah, we're getting forward. I'm slowly catching back up. The goal is to have it so that they're all pretty much named, and then I maybe just like watch yesterday's episode when it uploads and give it the name.
Maybe it should just be called Saying Gibberish for an Hour.
Oh, okay, yeah, we can definitely do that.
That way, maybe we can get some of those tag hits on the internet.
Oh, good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, so, yeah, it's going pretty good, though.
Good. Yeah, I tried to call people. The show is on late today, so then now I'm like, well, if I did it late any other, these last 20 days, it wouldn't have mattered. But now I'm like, I think about the other people on the phones and everything.
Oh, yeah, you could call people.
I didn't call Mr. Ginsu yet. Well, I think he's sleeping. I think Dan Doble's sleeping, Mr. Ginsu's sleeping. I tried to call Yellowfellow, even though it's like 3 a.m., though, and just left a message on his thing, though.
That's probably fine. I mean, gotta give them a call. They're not going to answer if they can't answer, so no harm there.
All right, well, I'm going to set this thing up. I'm going to do the message to the future. Maybe you should be on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Are you still doing your...
I'll kind of walk into the other room. I could get everyone to yell or something. I think we'll do that. I think that's the kind of thing that this group would like.
They want to yell.
So are you doing the message of the future, or are you just queuing it up?
I'm queuing it up right now.
All right, well, I'll be...
Maybe.
Oh,
here, okay.
He'll probably text me in the morning what time to come by, and then that's going to determine what my day looks like. Right. So I don't know.
Were you here yesterday?
Are you messing the future?
Yeah, were you here yesterday, Freddie?
What?
Were you here yesterday?
Yes.
You were? Oh, okay. I was like, something's weird. I don't remember. I guess I don't remember yesterday very well.
Message to the future for the program, and they just got the phones working, so we're all going to tell them that we're on the phone or something. Like yell.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Yelling.
Yeah. Are you ready for this, Rick?
Yeah, somebody's a yeller over there, huh? Can they hear me?
Yeah, they hear you.
All right.
What do you want to me?
Yeller.
Oh, yeah. Hey, future, it's us the past.
Hey, the phones are back. Now you can yell.
That's yelling on the phones. You're not even here. You're far away.
Where are we? It's so crazy that we can talk to each other and we're miles apart. And time apart.
The future.
Well, yeah, just something to say the future,
yeah. Good job, future.
Bye.
The rap. Bye.
Oh, I almost hung up the phone. I've done that before.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna hang up the phone. I'm gonna let you go. Bye, program.
Bye. I've almost hung up the phone in the past. Only have 6 minutes left. Oh, we should look at those things from last year. I think we skipped it yesterday. Oh, let's skip it today. All right, well, we can look at, I don't know, 3 of these. Because we have 5 minutes left. I want to look at the last year, too. Thursday, no phones. Friday, phones are back. Saturday, today. Shri Bedando, Arisimon Kandalasa. Shriki Mondo. Badando, Bagabasuber, the Bijiba or Bertabando, Bandebega, Alhabada. Bye. Hey, future.
Whoa, the phones are working.
It's a weird feeling. Freddie's here.
Hey, program. We were going to work on the...
Dan Dobler's calling us right now.
Dan Dobler is going to leave a message to the future. What's he going to say?
Well,
you didn't miss it?
Answer.
Missed
Bye.
It.
Bye. Hey, future, it's us the past.
Hey, the phones are back. Now you can yell.
Yelling on the phone. You're not even here. You're far away.
Where are we? It's so crazy that we can talk to each other and we're miles apart.
And time apart.
But yeah, just something to say to future.
Yeah. Good job, future.
Bye.
The rap. Bye.
Oh, I almost. Okay. Oh yeah, there's dead spider still there. Now we're gonna look at 2016. We got 2 days to look at, and then 2017. I think that's gonna be it. I don't think we have time for much else. I'm gonna have to listen to the rest of these missing instant messages later. For dancing stuff, so people are watching. That was yesterday. We're gonna look at it. I thought about
give us a call.
Carl, hey, fuck you. Are you going to ask Lucas?
That's going to get bleeped. But
it's the commercial.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot's not going to get bleeped.
We're doing this new late night block with Vomity and then us and dancing stuff, so people are watching again.
And calling us and whatnot.
We talked to Rebecca for a while.
And Hannah.
Oh, is that
Hello,
why I'm
Hannah.
at the very end? Because people are watching again.
We're on every night at 11:30 and 2 a.m. on TCTV channel 22.
That way you don't have to let everybody hear me cuss. Because you don't cuss.
You're a little bit biased to be on the program.
Call in, leave a message, you get on TV.
Why?
You're a little bit biased to be on the program.
I miss again too. Alright, this is the day. Yeah, whoa, hey everybody.
That was my bye from the episode as we taped. That was
Carl.
Pretty long.
Carl's back.
Carl's here.
No, I didn't leave. Did I leave from yesterday? No. Bird's back.
Bird's back.
Hey, Bird.
We talked to people from San Francisco. We talked to Joanna.
San Francisco.
We talked to Freddie. Say buttholes?
Do nothing stupid over there.
Don't do anything stupid. All right, that was 2016. Here's 2017 next. Oh yeah, episode from the 16th, 2342.
Cracks in the rock.
Ooh.
Has it started yet?
Yeah, it's the commercial.
Here it comes.
Where
Hey, we figured out some important stuff having to do with the commercial.
Announcing bi week, what are we calling it?
Yeah, bye week.
Oh, bye.
Or
Yeah,
commercial week.
commercialism.
Week and our month.
Oh, we didn't
and
do
Carl is back.
We didn't end
Luke
up
is
doing
here,
that.
and Carl is a little later in the thing, and he's been watching a lot of TV. No, Carl, like 23 hours of TV a day, Carl?
I don't know. Yeah.
A lot.
Something. Yeah.
360, 364, 384.
I'm not a timer, goddammit. My life has value.
Hey, look, it's Carl. He's back.
Oh, where did I go?
Where'd you go, Carl?
I don't know, but I got interesting stuff to talk about in this program. So.
Like what?
and alluding to tomorrow's episode, so stay tuned for that or not.
Carl's got a website that he's going to release.
Totally up to you. Just don't even tune in at all.
Yeah,
Just,
leave me alone.
Yeah,
what are you looking at? What do you think you're looking at? 11:30 and 21, TCTV channel 22.
Don't call us. Remember we said don't call us?
Don't call us, please. Don't call. I'm no more. Bye. Leave me alone. Wow. Well, that was all that stuff. The phones are happening now where it's like they're back. We didn't listen to all those even Mr. Ginston messages or even try to call him back or try to call Dan Dobor or anything even. So it's like the phones are a whole new world with the phones. What's it like? What kind of world are we living in these now? It's a new one. Or I guess it's the old one. It's just the old world. A whole kind of new world. It's like a new bottle of ketchup. You eat all your ketchup, and then you're like, oh, I ran out of ketchup, and then you get a new bottle. It's not that new. Nothing about it. It's just still, it's like ketchup. Or ketchup. It's good to eat on the fries of life. And it's like,
yeah, that seems like a weird thing to me. It's like I'm getting aroused.
Totally. You're trying to get aroused here, and you have to do the puzzle first. That's how you get smart. You got to move really fast, or trying to get it done, the puzzle done. You're like, oh, we gotta see this.
Different word for it.
I think it's a move. Yeah.
Well, there's a code. Some kind of code you need to eat. Show's over. Thanks for watching. It's Saturday. We're on TCTV channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m. YDHWM.com. Check it out. 360-836-4384. Call and leave a message. Get on TV. State Avenue, number 3. Check it out. Olympia, Washington. Yeah, that's where we are. Graham, it's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Baby, Jordy, Fabulous, Graham, StopTheSpot.com, John Webster, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you, and viewers that you're watching, thank you. Hell yeah, dog! Bye.